first guest tonight is Rebecca Gonzalez. Rebecca, are you out there and can you unmute?
Yes. Hi, Sean. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having me on the call. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. And can you tell us again where you're calling from?
New Jersey, good
New
old
Jersey.
Sussex County. I'm in the sticks out here.
Okay. I love the sticks. That's where I want to be.
I love it too.
So for people that don't know what that means, the sticks back east, they call the sticks is the country. I know because I lived in Virginia for a couple of years, and whenever they said the sticks, that was new to me. I'd never heard that.
Oh, really? That's so funny.
I'd never heard the out in the sticks. But I know what that is now. So, and who introduced you to ER Shred?
I actually found you on Facebook. I had been in Isogenics since 2014 and kind of fell off the wagon. And then I found you in end of 2020, right?
That is so cool. Yeah. So have you been ER shredding since the end of 2020?
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible. Yes. Okay, cool. This is going to be a really good story, I think. And I have to ask you, what is your passion? What do you love to do? What are you into?
Well, I love being a mom. I have 2 teenage boys, so they're always up for adventures. And my favorite thing is just spending time with my husband and my children.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. So we're going to go into your ER Shred story. Yeah. Give us an idea. Did it just, what happened in the end of 2020? What happened for you? And then maybe we'll come to how you've stuck with it as long as you have and what that looks like.
Well, I want to just backtrack to just, my entire struggle. Since I quit smoking in my 20s and really have struggled with my weight since then. It's been a roller coaster ride. I've tried everything you can imagine. One of the things I tried, which actually was very successful on, was Weight Watchers. I'm a lifetime member. And, they have the 0 point foods. So me and my girlfriends would be eating all the 0 point foods all day long so we could go out to the bar and drink 2 point beers all night long. So, I lost the weight, but I did not feel good. And I just couldn't understand. And I just, this has been ongoing for, gosh, close to 30 years now.
Wow.
And so, 2020 was a very interesting year for all of us. And, really made me realize that, I needed to do something for my health. And so before I found ER Shred, I found another program because I had gained weight again, the roller coaster. So I tried a program where you have to eat every 2 hours. I lost the weight again, but did not feel good at all. And I started looking at the foods that were part of the program, and I noticed that all of them were soy, like they all had soy as the main ingredient. So then I happened upon ER Shred by the grace of God, and I thought, wow, this sounds like exactly what I need. I've never felt well, even when I've been at my goal weight. I'll never forget my trainer saying to me, like, why are you unhappy? You're at your goal weight. I'm like, yeah, but I just don't feel good. Like, it doesn't matter if the weight loss isn't everything. You want to have full health. And I didn't. I just did not. It probably could have been the 2 point beers I was drinking all night long. Maybe that was part of it, but I didn't, come to realize that until I started ER Shred. So when I began my journey of finding my food blueprints, I realized that one of my favorite things and one of the 0 point foods that I had eaten for so many years as a lifetime member was cucumbers. And my husband makes this amazing cucumber onion salad that any of your friends will tell, any of my friends will tell you that it's delicious. And so even though I knew like these, in the beginning of ER Shred, I'm like, oh, okay, this, I don't feel great with this, but, I didn't fully believe it. So we're at a barbecue one day and I'm like, I can eat his cucumber salad. Well, that was I should not have eaten the cucumber salad, and I really need to learn to listen to my body. So that's just been, a progress, because I'm a work in progress. I mean, we all are.
So you learned through, being able to interpret your body's, response, if you will. You
yes.
learned that the thing that you loved, it actually just doesn't serve you. We like to say, you love it, it doesn't love you.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Cucumbers hate my guts. Yes. So no cucumbers for me. They're not worth feeling that crappy. I mean,
Yeah.
literally crappy. But, yeah. So for my husband, I told him he has to find another salad to make for me, because that's
Oh
not
yeah,
happening
for
anymore.
sure.
Um, but then, through this shred journey last year, I actually went through menopause. And
Hmm.
so that was, incredibly challenging. Um, but I had shred. So, the weight started coming on a little bit. I recognized it. I knew what was happening,
Hmm.
got right back on. Because you do the 11 days and you start incorporating the foods, and then, you kind of get, oh, maybe I can have this, like I did with the cucumbers. So anyway, I hit menopause. I was able, I had the gift of shred. I was able to get back on, and it has been a smooth transition for me, which is huge. I've been terrified of menopause
Hmm.
in the last probably 10 years of going through perimenopause, which has been challenging. But anyway, with shred, I feel that because I was doing shred for so long, and because I then was able to get back on it, so easily, I had an easier time going
We've
through
heard that a lot. That's interesting. We've heard a lot about menopause, and a lot of people saying that the support around that was unbelievable, and that the symptoms, if you will, I don't know how you refer to that, but that the effect, or the um, any ill effect, if you will. I don't know. Again, I'm not an expert in menopause, but we have a lot of people say that it kind of made it more graceful.
Yes, yes. I mean, part of it, the huge part of it was the shred protocol, but part of the protocol was learning to listen to my body, and learning to listen to my body made me love myself again. And I think that was what I've been missing all these years, aside from eating foods that didn't, love me. I also wasn't loving myself. So I think that's a huge part of it. And just having this community and the support, um, has just been life-changing. Really, it's been
Beautiful.
a gift, a wonderful gift. So I'm so grateful for you,
Thank you.
and Crystal, and I just want to thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on. I have a few questions for you, just like specifics.
Yeah.
So, what specific health benefits have you realized as a result of shredding?
My energy is more than my teenagers. I have a 14 and a 17-year-old, both boys. And yeah, sometimes, I'm like, come on, kids, let's go for a walk. Let's take the dogs out. And I
Was
go,
that
"Yeah,
not normal
Mom."
for you before? Was that
No,
not the way it was?
no, no, I did not have energy. I was sluggish. Again, even at my goal weight, I still felt like crap.
Okay.
Um,
And
sorry.
how's the weight been on shred? Has it been less of the highs and lows that you mentioned?
Yes, definitely less of the highs and lows. It's still a little bit. I mean, when I went through menopause last year, it did go up a little bit, but with shred, I was able to just bring it right back down,
That's great.
which is amazing. I wasn't able to do that before.
Fantastic. Were you ever like addicted to any foods that weren't serving you? And how's that coming along?
Yes, pizza is an
Okay.
addiction. And that's
Yeah.
hard with having teen boys, and we have slumber parties and they want to order pizza, and there are times that I give in to my temptations, and I regret it. It just really makes me feel horrible. It's you talk about the bloat a lot. It's just an
Oh,
immediate bloat. And to think of all the years that I'd be eating pizza on a regular basis. My old office for work was right next to the best pizza place. And
yeah.
so I get pizza every day for lunch. Not realizing why I felt so horrible all the time. So because I'm like, oh, the pizza had broccoli and it was a white pizza, and it's not that, it's healthy, right? Yeah, no.
Have you stuck with the over all this time? Because you said, I think you said the end of the 2020.
Yes.
Have you stuck with a base of steaks and meat and shakes?
I have gone off the wagon at times,
Sure.
for lack of a better phrase. But then, after a few days of doing, eating foods that don't serve me and realizing why I don't eat these foods that don't serve me, I get right back on.
Yeah. Yeah. I like
And
that.
I've gotten my family on. My almost 81-year-old mother is doing it, and she's lost weight and feeling great. And
That's
yeah,
great.
my brother, my sisters. I mean, yeah, I'm getting all my friends. When I
love it.
first started it, well, 2020, I didn't see too many people like at the end. That was winter 2020, but in summer 2021, when I saw my friends, they were like, "What are you doing?" So
I'm
got
so
all my
thrilled.
friends
I'm
on
so
it. Yeah.
thrilled to hear it. 1 second. That's Brooklyn. Brooklyn, honey, I'm doing my call. Can you call mama?
Oh,
All right. Bye. Sorry, she called a couple times and I didn't want to, I
no,
didn't want to
hopefully,
just cut
yeah.
her off. I don't think it was an emergency. We're okay.
Oh,
Rebecca, thank you
I'm
so
okay.
much for coming on here. It means a great deal. I love that you're sharing this beyond yourself. I love that you're passionate and excited to share this with family members and friends. Like, that is so cool. I love that you're dialing in that blueprint and that you continue to. I love the longevity. Like, it really excites me that you've been doing this for so long and that you believe in it this much. How would you compare this? What would you say if I was to say, well, what's the difference between this? And it sounds like you've tried a lot of other things
Yes.
and you tried them for a very long time.
Yes.
What would you see the major difference for you is?
This is specific to me, and that's the difference between this and every other thing I did. I mean, I don't know if Dr. G's, like pills. I mean, I've tried every single thing you can imagine, the HCG diet. I did some kind of military diet where you eat ice cream and saltines and hot dogs. I don't know if you guys have tried that one.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I've tried them all. And
Yeah.
the difference with this is that I now am learning my food blueprint, and now I know what serves me and what doesn't serve me. And that's why it's so wonderful for everybody, because we're all such unique individuals, and there's no one size fits all. And this is the protocol to get to your, what fits you and what suits you. So
I like that. I like that. It's individually tailored.
yeah.
And I like, we talk about, it's intuitive. I like the word instinctive. I really like the word instinctive, because your body starts to speak to you and you kind of go, who said that? That's a little eerie. All right, my friend. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, that was awesome.